Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Flynn, and if it isn't obvious, I'm the guy behind the channel, the 8-Bit Podcast Archives. So the reason why I made this channel is because I'm a huge, passionate fan of the 8-Bit Podcast. I mean, look, I made myself a shirt of them because, none were available, so, gotta take matters in your own hands sometime, but this was my favorite podcast ever. Still is to this day, despite the fact the last video they officially published was 2017. And I would often go back and just continually watch a lot of those older episodes. I downloaded... naughty boy. But I downloaded every episode of theirs that was available at the time that I decided to download them, which I believe was 2018, because, I could put it to an iPad, long train trip where I don't have internet, I can watch something entertaining. And, yeah, it was just a great time. I mean, seeing these four guys, later three main members, talk about pop culture and video games and movies and sometimes wrestling, even though I'm not a wrestling fan, it was still interesting to hear them talk about it though, was some of the best content that YouTube was ever able to provide me, and I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. So then, of course, in June 2022, YouTube decides to be dicks and makes a vast majority of their videos private, for whatever reason, I don't know. So I decided, okay, well, I don't even know if any of these members that were last on there, like between Razor Fist, Yell Chaos, and Alpha Omega Sin, are still even running this channel or have bothering to check it or anything like that. And so I decided, well, these videos are way too good to just, keep from the public, so fuck it. Someone's got to re-upload them and put it out there for public viewing. There's other sites that do exist, which I'll bring up in a minute, where their content has been uploaded to, but I feel like YouTube is a much more easily accessible platform for people, and it's currently still popular for a reason, despite a lot of issues that people have with censorship and everything like that. So my goal was initially upload all of the episodes that YouTube had hidden from public viewing. And of course you can only upload 10 at a time within a 24-hour period. So once I got all those ones uploaded, I decided, hey, maybe, because it's been a while, people see these newer videos uploaded who don't really know who the 8-Bit Podcast are, may find that watching a video an hour, hour and a half, sometimes 3 hours long, a daunting task. So I would go through and just take snippets of the best things, and most people's favorite aspect of these videos was the rant segment, so I went through all of them, edited the video out and just keeping the rant section, uploaded that, and then there were other moments too that I felt were highlights, so I decided to snippet those, put it up there. So this, now it's almost kind of a best-of channel at the moment as well, where people can see things that I personally felt were, the better parts of the episodes, and then if they see that, they can follow the link in the description that I always put down there to the full video, and they can discover the podcast this way. Also, I never will have these videos monetized on this channel. I don't believe in making a profit out of someone else's content and video, and I was already hesitant about uploading these videos to begin with because, they don't belong to me. So the last thing I want to do is piss off any of the members from the 8-Bit Podcast. But if those videos ever show up again for public viewing on their official channel, I will immediately delete those videos from this channel. The other thing I should mention too is that there were 4 videos that come to mind that had some sound difficulties or issues that were uploaded, so those ones I also fixed and re-uploaded. The problem with it was that when you get about 80% into the video, it kind of cuts off. So for example, if the video is 2 hours long, maybe somewhere like an hour 40 into the video, it sort of just... Okay, here's how I'll mention it. Look at the screen in front of you right now. So we've got the little loading bar here, and it starts here, ends here. So it's meant to end here when the entire 2 hours finishes, right? But what happens is the video says it's 2 hours long, but at an hour 40, that loading bar goes to the very end, and then it just kind of sits in limbo. So that's what happened with 3 episodes that are re-uploaded. I believe it was episode 12 from season 1 that was titled Japan is on the Moon. the issue with that was the fact that the sound was coming through only one speaker. With at least most of the people on the channel. So what I did was I edited that just so that it would be mono, and that way the sound will come through both speakers by default when you listen to it. And I feel like that's a better way to listen to that episode, so that it's not just like one sound and one earpiece or one speaker, depending on how it was you're listening to it. And I also wanted to, while I'm making this video addressing, this channel, I also want to give shout outs to a lot of people. One other person I want to thank is a guy who goes by the name of the Video Archivist. It's uploaded everything as well from the 8-Bit Podcast to archive.org. I'll put the link in the description so you can find it. But not only has he got all the episodes from seasons 1 to 3 that had still images, it's basically the audio from that with the pictures. I kind of just prefer to watch on YouTube, like as a video, but anything that was live streamed, he's uploaded the videos of that you can still download. On top of that, he's also got all the images and stuff that we use for all the videos. He's got the the logos, including ones like this and other variants of it. He even has the original descriptions of all the videos that were uploaded, as well as the original air date. And I wanted to give this guy a massive shout out because he indirectly helped me a lot with this channel in regards to all that information. So that was a big help. I probably could have found all that stuff myself later, but it would have taken much, much longer. So the fact that he was able to help substantially reduce that time, is awesome. So thanks to that dude, whoever you are. Again, I'll put in the link to that archive.org. And no, I'm not just looking at it directly in front of me right now, but I'll put the link in the description below. And who knows, maybe someday, fingers crossed, the 8-Bit Podcast will make an epic return. So I don't really know why this channel, by this I mean the official 8-Bit Podcast channel, stopped uploading videos, but I've heard mixed opinions. One was scheduling conflicts, another one that was said by Yell Chaos, and I don't know if the information of this has been updated since he uploaded the video on his own channel. But apparently Razorfist wasn't responding to his calls or text messages or something like that, and I guess maybe he felt like he ghosted him or something. Again, that could have been a miscommunication situation, and things have been resolved since then. I don't know. I don't even know what happened to Yell Chaos. I mean, he's pretty much MIA, so again, I'm not saying that I'm demanding him to come back to YouTube. It just would be nice to know what happened to him. So, there's that. Alpha Omega Sin went through some personal shit for a couple of years, and now he's back on YouTube uploading stuff, I guess, when he can. Razorfist has always been there with this, you know what I mean. The Saint and Magnus, though, all the videos, YouTube is saying that his channel has no content. He did have videos uploaded, so whether YouTube set them all to private or the Saint and Magnus had deleted all of them, I'm not sure. All I know is that I can't see shit on his channel now, so I don't know what happened there. But all I know is that I really loved this podcast. No other podcast spoke to me on the level that these guys did, because they gave -7 fucks in regards to political correctness, and that's what I liked. If they wanted to swear, they'd swear. They just didn't care. Who knows? Maybe it's the fact that they weren't making any money off of the channel was part of the reason why they just didn't care what they said, because, well, it's not like they were making money and then all of a sudden that money is going to stop because they said something that offended someone. So, yeah, I really wish that there were more channels like this. There's others that have come close that I don't mind that are out there these days. Not going to mention any names, but the 8-Bit Podcast for me is always where it'll be at, and so that's why I made this channel, to basically preserve the stuff. Then along the way, after I uploaded everything that, YouTube took off the official channel, I, again, wanted to upload the highlight stuff. And so I'm going to continue doing that until I run out of things to upload. Technically, there's always stuff I can upload, but I want to keep snippets from the episodes, maybe no more than 3 per episode. So once I reach 3, that's all I'm going to do from that episode. So once there's at least 3 segments from each episode, I probably won't be uploading anything else onto this channel. So, and if any of you guys have a favorite segment that's within maybe like 5-6 minutes or less, that you can remember the episode it was from and the timestamp into said episode and want me to upload it, then let me know and I'll do that. But again, I'm going through these other episodes while I do my daily chores and stuff like that, and just listening to it, and then when there's something that's I find interesting or really funny that I haven't uploaded yet, I'll, you know, timestamp it and snippet it, etc., and then go and deal with that. So, all in all, that's pretty much all I wanted to make this video for, to let people know the reason why I made the channel, even though I think it's kind of obvious, but a little bit more about my passion behind the 8-Bit podcast as to why I felt it was so important to me, as well as everyone else that shares my opinion of the 8-Bit podcast, as well as the individual members, because they're all legends in their own right, some more than others. Again, in the words of Yell Chaos, not going to name names. So, and I wasn't referring to Yell Chaos either. That should narrow it down a little. So, anyway, before I start sounding more like a dick, yeah, there's that. Again, massive thank you to the video archivist. Go check out his stuff if you want, you know, all those other little nitty-gritty details of information of the 8-Bit podcast. And yeah, guess the next time you see a video upload on this channel, it'll probably be some snippet from one of the things I thought was a highlight from one of the other 8-Bit podcast episodes. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble on like an old man, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Alright, so see you guys.